Welcome to the Dog Bowl. XII Electric is proud to partner with Shaw Hockey Productions as the official streaming sponsor of the Dog Bowl, bringing you dynamic coverage from start to finish.
XII Electric, your Colorado electrical contractor, grounded in quality, safety, professionalism, affordability, and experience.
Like Dog Nation, Matt Martinez and XII Electric believe in the power of giving back.
Enjoy watching the Dog Bowl, sponsored by XII Electric.
We're here with owner and founder of XII Electric, Matt Martinez, who's the streaming sponsor for this year's Dog Bowl. Matt, first of all, thank you for your ongoing support, and particularly your streaming sponsorship that helps everybody enjoy the Dog Bowl that couldn't be at the Dog Bowl, and guys like ourselves watch the Dog Bowl and make fun of our teammates. So what was your initial connection to Dog Nation?
So initial connection was a kidney donation that I gave to Dave Repsher. He Flight for Life nurse that went down back in 2017, right?
Yeah, and so from that moment on, I know that you and Dave have been really connected, you, Dave, and Amanda, and Dog Nation. Tell us about that relationship.
So since then, I've actually was nominated and was a recipient for a golf tournament. You guys helped out gratefully where I couldn't go to work for a few months because of multiple knee surgeries. So that helped out. And then now I'm just trying to help give back.
That's amazing. So really you've had the full journey from being an organ donor to then being a recipient of Dog Nation when you needed help to now helping Dog Nation from event after event as XII is one of our big sponsors. So thank you. It's been a pleasure having you part of our journey.
You're welcome. Thank you, guys. And everyone watching, streaming at home, enjoy the show. It's going to be some good hockey.
And good afternoon from the Edge Ice Arena in Littleton, Colorado. This is the 12th annual Dawg Bowl. Today's matchup is in the Platinum Division. We've got the Mainline West top dogs coming in their home whites, playing the Vigilantes in their distinctive Kelly green. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. I'm joined by Mike Shaw on camera as well as all the replays, so glad to have everybody on board. We are underway in this 15-minute first period, and dragging the puck in over on the far side was Aiden Thompson. Thompson, the DU recruit in the local product from the Fort Collins area, tries to feed the puck back as he was looking for, and we might have a change in some of the rosters here, as I don't believe Borja Vallis is here, but we do have a number 11, so we'll try and pick that up and bringing the puck in and feeding it back over to the far side. Puck is picked back up by Mazer. That's Carter Mazer from DU, National Championship squad, and Mazer's out there. He's number 9. Puck is picked back up by Sean Behrens. We should tell you, in goal, we've got Casey Sherwood, number 29, as Mazer picks up the puck and takes it back behind Colin Bessie's cage. Colin Bessie from Skidmore College in goal for the Vigilantes. And Casey Sherwood, longtime goaltender for this Mainline West Top Dogs team, Denver Cutthroats. Puck comes back over, and it's Mazer. Mazer delivers it back over to the far left-hand side. The shot by Jack Engdahl from Post University goes wide. Puck is picked back up, and there's the game's first shot in on Sherwood, and Sherwood is a sure thing as he scoops it up with the glove and holds it there. We're at the 13:26 mark and counting. We have a run clock for the first 2 periods. If the game is within 3, it's a stop clock in the 3rd period. So we will look to see how this plays out here today. This is the 2nd game for the Vigilantes. The Vigilantes are 0-1. This is a must-win for them. And the first game for the Mainline West Top Dogs, as they've got 2 games here today. So with the puck is Aiden Thompson. Thompson weaves his way through over on the far side, hits the brakes, feeds it back over, looking for Booyum, and the puck comes back out as it's poked to center. Sean Behrens, the DU player and Colorado Avalanche draft pick, is out there. He's number 3. He's at the defensive point. As the puck is tucked back behind is Bryce Janikowski. Looking for the puck, has it stripped off his stick. Smeknov out there. That is Arseny Smeknov. As Smeknov playing right now for Janesville in the North American Hockey League. Had a chance to see him a couple of years ago. And there's a quick pass right in front, and Aiden Thompson has it poked off his stick. And chasing it back is, we're going to call it Vallis for now because that's what's on my roster, but we'll clean that up here in a bit. Barry Goers, the veteran ex-NHL player or AHL alum. Puck is picked back up and right in front. The backhand feed just goes wide. The shot is scored by Vallis. We're going to call it that for now. But when I get Marty back on in the booth, we'll find out exactly who scored that goal. That is 1-0. So Vallis apparently is not here, but his jersey is. And so sweeping up the puck is Cole Mickle. Mickle, who plays now for Niagara, moves it back over to the near side. Puck is picked back up by Harrison. Harrison works his way in, challenged by Barry Goers. Puck is moved back up to the point. The shot deflected off McKenzie's stick. McKenzie stretching for it. Vigilantes keep it alive, and Sherwood moves it into the near side corner. Backhand feed, stretching in is Cage. Cage puts it back down low. Tanner Doty with the puck. Doty jumping over the dot. Doty looking for a release, finds it back over to Cage, and Cage's shot is scooped up, and Casey Sherwood hangs on to that one. So we've got a 1-0 lead. Let's see who perhaps that might be. That might be perhaps Ulansky scored it. Perhaps Toby Peterson or Max Bull. We'll try and pick it up in a bit here. And off the faceoff, that is Jan Hayda. We get a good look at number 8 out there. The ex-Avalanche and Big Dog Nation board member moves the puck back over to Carter Mazer and just offside. So Mazer on the march there again. We've got, I believe it's 3 players. We have 3 players from the DU National Championship squad.
All right, Manny, sorry about that. I had a lot of work to do in between, got stopped a bunch of times.
And it is 1-0. And Marty, we've got a question for you. Vallis is not here, but number 11 is playing. Who might that be? Centerman.
That is Vallis.
It is, okay.
Yeah, he was in the locker room.
All right.
Former teammate of both of the Hayduk boys.
And so with the puck, trying to move it in is McKenzie. Gets a stick on it, and the defenseman moves it back up, and a backhand feed as that backhand shot by Austin Hanley, the Northern Michigan player. Puck comes back over to Ethan Begg. Begg's shot goes off a stick as a good defensive play by Jankowski. Got a stick on that one, deflects it wide. Booyam sweeps in, can't control the puck, and the puck is controlled one more by Hanley. Hanley hands it off to Jay Taylor. Taylor loses the puck, and coming back in to stretch for it there was Walker, and a little trick shot by Chris Jellison from Connecticut College. And that bouncing puck one more time. This time it's settled by Booyam. Booyam moves it over to the wall. Barron's cross ice feed, and it's on Peterson's stick. And right in tight, that puck is poked free. Flagging it back down is Vallis. So Vallis hands it off to Booyam. Booyam sidesteps one, drop feeds it there to Barron's. Barron's tries to work through some traffic. Mickle picks his pocket, and the puck is moved back over by the Vigilantes. Up and out as Chris Roll looks for a man in the middle. Barron's has got the puck. Barron's headmans the pass back over to Vallis. Vallis just behind Aiden Thompson. And Thompson, one of the top scorers in the USHL this year, played for Lincoln. Thompson will find his way onto the DU ice this year. And there he is. Aiden Thompson tries to weave his way through, but Walker gets a good stick on it and moves the puck back out to center. Controlled. Vallis back over to Thompson. Thompson with the toe drag move. Tries to work past one. Tips it back to Goers. Goers' pass is read well by Tanner Doty. As Tanner Doty got that long stick on it and back up ice. Here comes Vallis. Vallis delivers it back over. Thompson backhand feed. Looks for Carter Mazer. Mazer, one of the top players on that DU championship team over on the far side, looking for a man on this near side. And Goers walks it back out. Marty, what a team you've put together this year.
Yeah, I think that every year, and we seem to fall short of those guys in the blue jerseys.
Well, I don't know. This year might be a little bit different, as bringing in is Ethan Begg. Cross ice feed. Mazer across his body. Couldn't get good wood on that, and the puck back behind the cage is punched back over to the right-hand wall. Linsmeyer stretches for it and comes up with it. Hands it off over to Harrison, back to Linsmeyer. Harrison's sweep shot. Goer's got a stick in there, and Engdahl with the puck and some patience holds up over on the far side. He fans on it, but gets a poke check and moves it back out to center. Linsmeyer settles things. Jankowski with it. Looks for a man in the middle. Mazer's on the move. Mazer moving back over center ice. He's got a man on the far right-hand side. Finds it. Bats Begg. Looks for it. Mazer. And the pass tipped aside. And there's Mazer stretching for it, but Hanley comes up with it. Marty, we get a chance to see Jan Haidt out there.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of him. Yanni told me he had a rough night. That means he told me that we shouldn't have had $2 beers.
That was Jack Engdahl. Good story with Jack Engdahl. Plays for Post University, and he's out there. We'll get a little bit into the backstory on that one, Marty.
Yeah, it's a lot of great stories in this group.
Jankowski tumbles. Puck is picked up and on the move. Here comes Aiden Thompson. Thompson works it in and a little trick pass over to the far side. Thompson on the back check. And the puck is picked back up, and Roll's got it. Chris Roll with a man off sides.
All right, there's our whistle. Shazi's going to come jump in here, and we got a great guest here, Manny. This is Declan Farmer, literally the Wayne Gretzky of sled hockey. This kid, I'm going to hit a couple of it on there. Kid to you and me, Manny. 24 years old. He already has 3 gold medals. and made the U.S. national team at age 14. We're going to see him on the ice a little bit later today.
And we've got that game, Marty. That's coming up after the Survivor game, I believe.
It is. So welcome, Declan.
Thanks a lot, Marty. I appreciate you having me on. This is such an amazing tournament to see in person and be a part of. It's awesome.
And so, Declan, we're going to look forward to hearing about your story and the success that the sled hockey team has had here this year.
Sounds good.
So we'll get back to the live action here. Is picking up that puck was Borja Vallis. Vallis moves it back over to Hayda. And Hayda's pass deflected, but Vallis has it on his blade. Vallis with players on side. Vallis takes the shot, and that one dribbles through. 2-0.
Yanni Hayda picks an assist up by blasting it into Vallis's belly.
So Vallis gets his second goal of the game. Hayda gets an assist. Take us through that here as we see the replay.
Yeah, we're just catching the tail end of it here, but this is Vallis. I think this one kind of slips through.
Bessie,
yeah, we saw Bessie last night. And, no, it was a little bit right over his right leg, it looked like.
Yeah.
Didn't it look like to you?
Yeah, right between the blocker and the leg pad there. Snuck through.
and the Vigilantes with 3:53 to go in this first period hold the puck inside the zone, and a nice little sidestep move, walking his way in. Barons forces the play out to the right side, walking in all alone on the far side, and a shovel shot just misses. Bob Murphy had an open, yawning cage, and he couldn't get it up and over Casey Sherwood. So the puck tied up over on the near side. Harrison doing some yeoman's work in there, and Harrison with a backhand shot. That one was deflected, and back comes Ethan Begg. Begg sauce over to the far side. Aiden Thompson works it back down low, and Thompson is wedged off the puck. Meanwhile, Mazer comes up with it wearing that distinctive USA Hockey blue helmet. His pass picked off, and on the march, here comes Cole Mickle. Mickle walks it in. Mickle takes that shot, but Barons, the NHL prospect for the Avalanche, was there. Coming up with the puck one more time is Harrison back to the point. The shot ricochets off of Bouillon's blade, and it's tucked back behind the cage. Taylor looking for a man in the middle. The shot, and waved at by Casey Sherwood. Stepping in and securing the puck was Ethan Begg. Begg with a head of steam, sidesteps one. That stymies him, and he sweeps it back and sets it back up for Shai Bouillon. Bouillon, the Southern California prospect and native, and Detroit Red Wings prospect. We've got a couple of Red Wings, potential Red Wings out there.
We do. Number 9, Carter Mazer, and Shai wearing number 26, both drafted by the Red Wings last year, both teammates at DU.
And so Chris Roll from Amherst College taking the faceoff for the Vigilantes. Puck comes back up to the point. Hanley tries to move it down the wall. Stymied there. Mickle is there. And Mickle stretching for it. Can't come up with it. The pass back up through the middle, and it's breaking it out of Smeknov. Smeknov, his shot deflects, and the bouncing puck comes back to the stick of Taylor. Taylor hands it off to Shelton. Jesse Shelton, another Colorado prospect, with the puck back down low, but the pass misses the mark, and Peterson looking for an angle, sends it the distance. We've got icing here at the 136 mark.
What do you think so far, Declan?
It's pretty fast pace. Yeah, really exciting game to watch.
Yeah, this is our top division in the Dawg Bowl, called the Platinum Division. There's tons of prospects, as you mentioned, NHL former players and current.
Yeah, they're showing a lot of skill out here. Nice moves, a lot of creative passing. It's really fun.
And stretching forward over on the far side, Hanley's got it and gets some support there from Chris Roll. The puck comes back up over to Hanley. His shot deflects off of Smeknov's boot, and Goers moves the puck cross ice feed back over to the far side. As looking for a return feed was Peterson. Peterson circling, and over in the far side, that's Jack Engdahl from Post University. And he's got a teammate out there as well from Post.
That's Michael Karras. He's on the number, I think he's out there right now, number 12. He's wearing the red breezers.
And walking it in is Goers. He delivers a backhand feed, and Mazer with a no-look pass back over to Goers. And the defenseman can't finish on that far side.
Yeah.
Terrific pass, though. Vallis Sends it back up to the point. Puck is held in. Back over to the near side. Shot wired as Vigilantes gets a hat trick here in the first period.
Wow. Yeah, we missed the first one, Declan and I. That already a hattie. How about that?
That's crazy.
So, have you ever had a first period hat trick in your career?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
well, in the last game, we had a hat trick in the second period by
I
A.J.
did.
Vanderbeek.
Wow.
Vanderbeek went on to score 5 goals for
what did the last game end up?
it ended up 8-3.
8-3, wow. There's my mother there waving to me. She's doing good, but we got a couple minutes here. Declan, tell us a little bit about your story.
So I started playing sled hockey when I was around 8 years old. I was born without legs, so I've used 2 prosthetics to walk my whole life. Started playing down in Tampa, that's where I was born and raised. And kind of worked my way up, started doing more club stuff, made the national team at 14, first Paralympics in Sochi at age 16, and this past season through the Beijing Games was my 10th year on the team, and it's been crazy. It's so much fun. I just really have such strong relationships with the guys on the team, and everyone's kind of grown up over the years, grown up together, and now being out in Colorado and playing with these guys out here, and so many of whom are involved with Dawg Nation. It's really a great hockey community out here, even though I already feel it, even though it's only been out here for about a month.
That's fantastic. Tell us a little bit more about the Beijing experience.
Yeah, so it was, obviously everyone knows about all the COVID controversy stuff, but we made it out all right. It was a great tournament. We ended up beating Canada 5-0 in the gold medal game, which was, sorry about that. Yeah, we beat Canada 5-0 in the gold medal game, which was a pretty great result for us. I think it was the biggest win we've ever had against them, and obviously came in a very opportune time. But it was an incredible tournament. Even though our family wasn't there, we felt the support from back home from our communities and family and friends and everyone, and we were just really happy to bring home the gold for them.
Well, thank you for representing the United States so well, and congratulations on that gold medal as Carter Mazur comes in and snaps a shot in on Bessie.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
That'll stay now.
And so you said you just moved here from Florida. Is that right?
So I was born and raised in Tampa, but I actually lived in Nashville the past couple of years. It was kind of the Paralympic team's mini home base, kind of informal home base in the lead up to Beijing. So yeah, it just came from there.
And so with the Avalanche playing Tampa, we have to ask you here. You don't have enough time here to call yourself a native in Colorado here. So
no,
it's, I suspect you're rooting for the blue and white there. Is that can we get a confirmation there?
You are correct for sure. I gotta stay true to them. I can't abandon ship that quick just because the Avs are on such a roll.
Yeah, what an amazing game last night, as the Avalanche thought they were going to close it out, but there's a reason why they're the champions, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. That was really nerve-wracking to watch, but it's shaping up to be a great series.
Well, for all hockey fans, you get at least one more game, possibly two, as we watch Aiden Thompson walk in, delivers it back over to the near side, and Vallis's pass back over to Thompson. Thompson has the puck stripped off, up, not out, as Behrens is there. Back over to Mazur, the quick turnaround shot, and Bessie makes the save with the pads down. So we're at the 12:56 mark. We've got a running clock here. So Declan, you watch this game and feel free to give us, your opinions on the action out there here with a little bit of this color action.
Yeah, it's definitely, you can tell all the guys are having fun. Definitely, giving up some good shot attempts to, maybe make an extra pass, make some cool plays happen, which is, what I think everyone wants to see watching. So it's fun.
You get a chance to see Sean Behrens there as his pass is tipped aside. Jellison with the puck on the far side. Behrens seals him off, and the puck right on the side of the cage as we've got a whistle as Bouillon tries to fish it out there.
Yeah, well, the action's kind of been on this end. You haven't mentioned Casey Sherwood much tonight, but this is his, I think, 5th straight year between the pipes for our mainline West Top Dogs.
Casey, I'm sure tryouts were tough this year. Marty,
Yeah.
you're always a tough GM. I play on Marty's. This is the first year I've had to play on the Dawgs here in the men's league. So I'll get a taste of that as we watch Jay Taylor bring the puck in. Tries to hand it off to Harrison, and puck back up at the point as it's controlled by Mickle. Mickle looking for a pass to put into the middle, picks up his loose puck. That one deflects off of a stick, and walking in over on the far side, Shai Booyum. Booyum holds it up there, leaves it there for Ethan Begg, and back to Booyum along the half boards. Booyum cross ice as Barons, you see, make a quick little move, but a good defensive play as Jay Taylor got in his way. Puck is picked back up, and the shot there by Engdahl goes over to the far side. As Karras, we mentioned, Michael Karras also plays for Post, and he's number 12 over on the far side. Peeling away from some pressure, it's Ethan Begg, puts it back up high. Goers moves it back over to the far side. Karras' pass in tight. Begg walks it back out, and he loses the handle and has to chase it back out to center. And a good defensive effort as Cole Mickle, the former Air Force player, now playing for Niagara, got in his way. Shot goal on the far side as stepping in and scoring that snipe was Harris Walker. Harris Walker was delivered a terrific pass. Take us through this, Marty.
Yeah, just a one-timer on that side, right in his wheelhouse, and he got all of that. That was a really nice goal, created from a couple turnovers. Begg was had a little trouble getting that out of the zone, and we saw the Vigilantes keeping it at the blue line, and the result wasn't good for Casey.
So Walker gets the goal, but the pass was Cole Mickle.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And Mickle makes a heck of a pass, that defensive play, as that comes at about the 10:30 mark. We always estimate timing here because that clock is rolling. So somewhere around that range, we're at the 9:51 mark of the second period. It's 3-1 as the Top Dogs have the early lead, and puck moved back over, and Vallis is on the march again over on the far side. Vallis makes the move, brings it in, looking for four, and Bessie shuts him down. So, Declan, tell us a little bit more about your position. You get some breakaways like that, huh?
Yeah, I try to. I play center, so, play a little lower in the D zone, but we definitely try to get those breakaways when we can. In sled hockey, there's a lot of kind of high flip area passes because we're, so low to the ice. So, in stand-up, it's a little bit harder to chip it over people because you got guys that are standing up. They can jump up and catch the puck, but we really try to utilize those kind of sauce area passes and try to get some odd man rushes that way.
Well, we've got two of the speediest players out there, and we're going to get a chance to look at them. Here comes Carter Mazer, takes that puck off the backhand, and it's tipped aside by Bessie as Bessie's able to move it up, and there's the goal scorer sending it back up ice, back over to Doty. Doty's shot, and right on the doorstep, battling over on the far side, looking for the puck. The puck is poked free, and a race forward to the near side wall. Hanley gets there first, sends it back as Jan Hayda moves the puck up ice, back over to Aiden Thompson. Thompson looking for the far side, couldn't find the corner of Bessie's net, and the score remains 3-1. Jan Hayda, puck skips over his stick. Puck is picked back up by Jay Taylor. Taylor working out of the corner, looks for some relief, finds it in Tanner Doty. Doty working off the wall with a man on his backside. On the mark, the shot, glove off the glove of Casey. Loose puck, backhand, and McKenzie got his boot on it. Puck maintains in the zone. Vigilantes putting the pressure on. Doty tips it there. Doty back behind, challenged by Hayda, and the puck into the corner by Smeknov. Smeknov up, not out, can't get it there. Pass right on the doorstep as Linsmeyer waved at it. Couldn't get a stick on it, and the puck is controlled by the Top Dogs. Puck is moved back out by Smeknov. Smeknov looking for a feed, delivers it back as the cross ice feed as Toby Peterson was looking for a man on the far side. Off the wall to the near side, Jay Taylor with the head up. Jan Hayda with the defensive effort takes the puck away and heads it back up. Back over to the far side, back over to Engdahl. Jack Engdahl takes the zone. He's surrounded by a couple of Vigilantes. Engdahl maintains control on his backhand, feeds it back over to Barons. Barons works it in tight quarters, cross ice feed. Booyum from the top right circle. His shot deflected, and Roll comes away with it. Roll looking head ice, finds Harrison. Harrison back up to the middle. Jellison off the stick of him, but he gets a stick on it, and Booyum on a second try gets it back out to center. Ethan Begg back over to Mazur. Mazur, stick check, picks up that puck, and with confidence takes it back. Mazur working his way through, tripped up, won't get that call. And the puck continues as Mickle from Niagara with the puck sends the long feed back up to Jellison. Cross ice feed, Harrison with it. Harrison across his body. Sherwood makes the save. Terrific play by
non-stop action there. That was quite a sequence.
That was end-to-end action, and those are always fun here. You're gasping at the end of those, but those are fun to see, these players. They're, like, as you said, Declan, there is so much talent out here. And on both teams, these Vigilantes, they always come to play. And the feed up to Carter Mazur. Mazur working it through. The Red Wings prospect turns on the Jets, but a good defensive effort as it's knocked aside by Hanley. The bouncing puck in the waning moments of this second period. We've got 5:50 remaining in it. Barry Goers looks head ice, finds Mazur. Mazur tips it there as he was looking for Aiden Thompson. Couldn't get the tip play. Puck is picked back up by Walker, right in tight, and the shot, goal! We've got a one-goal game, and the Vigilantes make it 3-2 on Linsmeyer's connection. So Linsmeyer scores on that backhand, Marty.
Actually, it's a forehand. We're watching it here. He fakes the backhand, pulls it back over to the forehand, and flips it just over glove side on Sherwood. A nice goal.
Yeah, that was a good move.
So we've got a one-goal game with 5 minutes to go in this second period. And the pass on the mark over on the far side. Begg looks for a man in the middle. Wasn't able to come up with him. But the bouncing puck comes back over to the blade of Bob Murphy. Murphy works it in deep. And kicking it aside there was Michael Karras. Puck is moved back out. And Mazur challenging his man. But the Vigilantes are able to stop the Top Dogs at the blue line. Puck goes back in, and here comes Karras looking for it. But it's Murphy that gets there, and the backhand pass right through the slot, gathered back in by Linsmeyer. Linsmeyer puts it down low, and there's Barry Goers. Angles one off the glass, is able to get it back out to center. Cage moves it up ice. Backhand feed from Tanner Doty. Doty looks for the return feed, and a man up ice. Can they get the pass to him? And a great defensive stick by Spencer Cage from Middlebury. But coming up back up with the puck is Aiden Thompson. Thompson feeds it back over to the near side. Held up by Peterson, put down low, cross ice feed. And McKenzie with the puck. McKenzie moves it back, skips over Peterson's stick. And with a little head fake there, Vallis shakes off the check and leaves it there for number 17, Peterson. Peterson returns it back over to Vallis, just inside the line. McKenzie waiting, the pass beyond the reach, and back over to Taylor. Taylor gives it away, and coming back with the puck is Peterson, who finds Vallis's blade. Vallis hands off the puck, but it skips off Smeknov's stick. Smeknov picks it back up from the dot. The shot just misses as Vallis was looking for number 4. Smeknov protecting the puck over on the far side. Bounces it back up to the point. Hayda with it, snaps one wide, and he was looking for Vallis as well. Vallis, who's got 3 goals in that first period, looking for number 4 in the second. And Vallis with the puck in front of the bench boards, holds on to the puck and just stretching in off sides on the far side.
Yeah, Jack Engdahl tried the splits over there and just shy of reaching the blue line there. Really good pace here, and I think maybe Top Dogs took the foot off the gas a little bit here in the second, and we've seen them come right back.
You know, the question is, are they going to get a third period visit from the GM? I don't know. I did not see Joe Sakic go down to the bench yesterday for the Avalanche. And there's Engdahl, as we mentioned it. Engdahl working in the corner, peels it off and sends a backhand feed, looking for Mazur. As Mazur's pass was deflected, and Booyum pokes in there. Booyum with the long stick, keeps it alive, finds back over to Engdahl. Engdahl with a sweeping pass to the near side, looking for Carter Mazur. Mazer with the puck. Drop feed to teammate Behrens. Behrens working down the left circle. Shot over on the far side. Jumps the stick as Engdahl was looking for his first, Marty.
Yeah, that would have been pretty neat to see. Jack was actually pretty nervous playing with this level.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think he's settled in just fine.
Yeah, he does look solid.
And they're picking up the puck. Shot, goal, tie game. Harrison scores, and the Dartmouth captain wires one. We're at 3-3.
Tale of two games here.
Well, yeah, it looked like goalie was like expecting to push over for the one-timer pass there, and he just got fooled on the short side.
And behind the net here, Casey looks squared up there. Just gave it that up.
And we have a tie game here as we've got 1:08 remaining in this second period as the Vigilantes, as I mentioned, they always come to play. And there's Carter Mazer. Mazer has his tip from behind, but Mazer puts in a backhand. How he manufactured that goal, I don't know. 4-3, Top Dogs take the lead.
Yeah, that was a forehand backhand, and I think it might have banked back off a defenseman because it looked like he'd made the initial save. Yeah. We're going to see this one, Declan, from straight up in. Saw Carter comes across. Not really sure.
I think he might have hit off his own body after he came across the
field. Looked like it didn't go in clean for sure, did it?
So a quick response by the Top Dogs, and they show why. And there's Mazer with the puck, stick handling through some traffic, peels away with 21 seconds remaining. Looks for number 12, looks for Karras. Karras puts it softly, angles one into the corner, and there's Jack Engdahl, and Engdahl working up against the boards. Excuse me, that was Begg, and Begg with 6 seconds remaining. Here comes the Vigilantes. Do they have time? 3 seconds. The feed in front is gloved down. That'll do it. So after 2 full periods, it is 4-3 as the Vigilantes come storming back to tie things up, only to be answered by Carter Mazer at the 35-second mark of that second period. So Declan, I'm looking forward to. And I'm going to take a quick break, and you guys can talk here quickly.
Yeah, I was just saying the next game here, Declan, is one that we might head down sometime in the third period to just go say hi to Troy Terry, because it's one of them that you've been kind of wanting to meet.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was, maybe when you first told me about this tournament, I didn't really know anything about it. I was surprised at, all the high-level talent here, NHL talent, so many college hockey players here too. So yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, so I mean, Troy, like you, is worn the red, white, and blue as well.
Right. Yeah.
And he was kind of a legend in World Juniors when he scored 5 shootout goals in a row.
Yeah, I remember those. It was kind of like little TJ Oshie just kept going back to the 5-hole and just kept getting it done.
Well, clearly that's what he liked. Do you have that? Do you have a go-to?
I don't really have a go-to as much. I'm definitely more of a deker than a shooter on penalty shots. I try when I'm like kind of in a groove with it, because we have 2 sticks in sled hockey, so you can really just kind of slowly move it hand to hand and kind of just wait for the goalie to overcommit to one side. That's kind of like when we're really in the zone with shootouts. That's kind of the approach we take.
Yeah, no, there's although different, there's a lot of similarities here really to your game, isn't there?
For sure, yeah. Definitely. I think just kind of like just the offensive mindedness of this game, and sled hockey. I think the skill has gotten so much better over the years, and we're starting to show more creativity offensively because we have the skills to do it now. And you're seeing a lot with these guys. I mean, these guys are so much skill. Like, I mean, I didn't watch the NHL too religiously, 15 years ago, but I'm sure these guys are showing as much skill as the best NHL players did back in the day.
Yeah.
And a great save by Bessie as Bessie keeps it a 1-goal game as he made that save on Toby Peterson here.
Yeah, so Toby Peterson, almost 400 games in the NHL, mostly for the Dallas Stars.
And Marty, I'm always amazed at how many players you bring in here from the NHL. And as we mentioned, we're going to see some of these players in the NHL. You've got Sean Behrens, Bouillon, and Mazer out there, all prospects for NHL teams. And walking the puck in is Murphy. Murphy hands it off. The shot off of Goers blade, and the cross ice feed through the goal mouth is controlled now by the top Dogs. Working his way back down is Toby Peterson. Peterson find goers on the near side. Puck is moved back up over to Vallis. Vallis drop feed. It's Aiden Thompson. Thompson wires one, and that one past the glove of Bessie, hard off the boards and back out to center with some speed. Jay Taylor. Taylor watched by Bouillon. Fakes going high. Bouillon holds him there, and the shot right on the doorstep as Tanner Doty was looking to get on the board for the Vigilantes.
Yeah, Sherwood looked a little nervous on that when he took a peek behind him after that rebound shot by Doty. And Tanner's a whole nother story. His brother, Justin, is actually going to be one of the main recipients today at the Survivor game right on this rink a little bit later. So Tanner's playing this one for his brother, Justin, who I saw a little bit earlier. I know he's in the crowd as well.
And Justin, a longtime coach here in Colorado. So a terrific recipient for the Dog Nation. And there is Aaron McKenzie weaving his way through, finds Bouillon. Bouillon with some quick hands moves it back down into the corner. Engdahl with it, looks for a man in the middle, and the bouncing puck is tipped by McKenzie. McKenzie puts it back down into the corner. Harrison with it, and the outlet feed is on Jellison's stick. Back behind Doty. Doty recoils in a cross-ice feed. He finds the mark. It's Jellison with the puck. Jellison's shot, goal scored! Jellison scores. Casey Sherwood, he was a statue. I don't think he moved on that.
Yeah.
It is 4-4.
I wonder if a moving screen got him. I think he shot it right as the defenseman passed in front
Yeah,
there.
I think you're right. We're going to see it on this next replay here.
And you saw Jellison receive that pass, and he walks in just at the circle. And I think you're right. I think he was a little bit screened on that. So we have a tie game with 10 minutes remaining in this third and final period. Jan Hayda settles things as the NHL veteran defenseman feeds it back over to Jack Engdahl. Engdahl is taken off the puck, and it's controlled by Murphy. Jan Hayda walks back in from his deep position. And Chris Roll, the Amherst College alumni, takes it in over on the far side. Puck is delivered back up high. And working it away is Walker. Walker, cross-ice feed as he just misses the mark. He was looking for Murphy. Back to Walker. Walker's shot is deflected and controlled by Roll. Roll puts it up against the boards as the Vigilantes continue to keep some good pressure in on the top Dogs. Back over to the far side. It's Walker with the puck. Looking for Mickle. Mickle on his backhand. Barry Goers his, and there's that veteran move as he forces the play back out to center. Mickle tumbles, and the puck is picked back up by Smeknoff. Smeknoff with the puck. Head up. Cross-ice feed. No-look pass as he was looking for Sean Barron stepping in. And the puck is poked back over to Karras. Karras will settle things. He's got a man up high, and it's on the blade there of Carter Mazur. Mazur avoids the stick checks from Jesse Shelton. Mazur, top of the circle with that long stick, puts it back down. Karras tries to sweep it, but Hanley is able to control. Again, Mazur in the mix of things, comes up with that puck and touches it away. Back behind, and you can see why he's an NHL prospect. Back over to Bouillon. Bouillon's pass deflected, forced up the far side boards, but up, not out. Linsmeyer is challenged, and it's Mazur with it. Mazur takes the shot, deflected, never found Bessie's cage. Mazur with that puck, he's a magician. Backhand shot, wow. Goal scored. Carter Mazur puts on a show and makes it 5-4.
This was Carter Mazur for what, like 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Like seriously, right?
Yeah.
Did anyone else touch the puck besides him? He got a block shot, got it back, came over, did that dipsy doodle twice, then comes down the middle, and boy, was that a backhander?
Yeah,
that was
he's so explosive coming in and out of his break, so kind of like slow up with the defenseman, and he'll just pivot and leave him in the dust. That was impressive.
Alex Tanguay, assistant coach for the Red Wings, probably likes that one.
I hope he's watching here. So now with less than 8 minutes remaining in this third period, the Vigilantes need one to tie. Peeling away is Linsmeyer. He's already got a goal. He finds it back over to Hanley, far side as Doty takes the shot. And Sherwood makes the save with the big left paw.
Yeah, they seem, I don't know if they did some scouting, but they figured along the way that they're going glove side on Sherwood every time, aren't they, Declan?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you do that? Do you scout some of the goalies and see weaknesses yourself?
A little bit, yeah. In sled hockey, the goalies, some kind of sit straight on, some kind of more cross body a little bit. So there's definitely like different styles. The guys who kind of sit like a stand-up goalie was straight on, they're definitely weaker, kind of like under their glove and blocker because they can get high pretty quick. But yeah, usually high blocker is the default move for a lot, just because goalies have to have their blocker on the ice a lot of the time to push. So
Gotcha.
you can if you get them moving, you can just throw it upstairs before they can get their hands up.
The Vigilantes trying to stretch the ice. McKenzie playing some good defense back for the Top Dogs, and the puck is now controlled and moved up the right-hand side. Is coming away with it is Engdahl. Engdahl moves it back in. It's Staden Thompson with the puck. His pass is picked off. Stretching was Barons, touching it there, and Murphy's got it. Murphy walks it in, looks across ice, and Murphy makes a nice move. He's got Barons, and Barons stick checks him and holds it there and fishes one into the corner. Barons back with the puck as he's got Harrison on his backside. Feeds it back over to Jan Heda, and Heda back through center as he finds Thompson. Thompson, Engdahl. Engdahl holds up top of the right circle, takes the shot, and the second opportunity by Aiden Thompson is denied. Engdahl with the puck, feeds it back up to the line. Back over Heda, back to Goers. Goers shot waved at by Bessie as Heda's got it with 6:03 and counting on the clock. It's moved back over to the near side. Aiden Thompson works it back, stymied up against the wall, and he works over the top of the circle. Coming in now is number 15, Smeknoff. Smeknoff in the slot, looking for it, and a little bit of a check there as I think a player got Spencer Cage, ran into the cage there, and it's knocked off the moorings.
Yeah, and in our level, they would call that a penalty because there's no checking, but these guys kind of brush it off a little more than we do. That was Aiden Thompson kind of wheeling around the corner there. He had a lot of puck possession on that one. We saw a couple wily veterans with Heda and Goers too, making some veteran plays.
Well, you look at this, and here's Jan Heda. He's playing right wing, right? I mean, he's got Karras playing defense right now with Goers, and there over on the far side comes Chris Roll. Roll, a backhand feed near side, Tanner Doty. Doty back behind the cage, has it stripped off his stick by Smeknoff, and Smeknoff angles one off the boards, looking for Carter Mazer. Mazer held up in front of the Vigilantes bench, fishes one back and on sides. Goers with the puck, poked there, retains control, sends it back over as Heda takes a shot and off the noggin. Bessie makes the save. Tanner Doty looks for the release, is able to fish it back out to center, and with 5:10 remaining, Mickle comes in. Mickle with the puck, guarded there over on the far side by Engdahl. Tumbling play, comes back up, and the puck is fed back down low for Tanner Doty. Doty has it back on his blade. Goers defending, and this time Goers, his pass settled by Heda and fished back out in front of the Top Dogs bench. Here comes Mazer. Mazer with Smeknoff staying on side. Mazer defended there by Jesse Shelton. Coming back up with the puck is Mazer. Feeds it back to Bouillon. Bouillon cross-ice feed. McKenzie with the puck. Edge of the circle. Backhand feed. Begg with it. The shot denied. And the puck is fished up the right wing boards and chased back down by Taylor. Taylor with 4:24 remaining in this third and final period. Trailing by a goal right in front. Looking for Harrison. The long feed back over to Mazer, and Mazer with a little bit of confidence runs into a host of players. The puck is kicked free, and Bouillon settles for the Top Dogs. Bouillon working his way back over to the far side. He works into a crowd, and these Top Dogs, Marty, they're not afraid to go into a crowd, are they?
No, those are kids with testosterone. Is what I'm saying there.
And there's Bouillon. Bouillon settles things as he's got the clock to his advantage with 3:47 remaining in this third period. Puck is sent in, and here we have a forecheck. Ethan Begg on the forecheck. Puck is moved back out to Jay Taylor. Taylor's pass picked off by Peterson. And the Top Dogs on the march, working it in is Vallis. Vallis is shot, and Bessie saves it. Clock stops with 3:27 remaining, 1-goal game. Vigilantes need one, and they need this game to stay alive.
Yeah, they really do. And this is, and in case you're wondering, we do not go to shootouts in the round robin, so this would stay a tie if the Vigilantes are able to figure out a way to solve Sherwood one more time.
And there's the pass. Behrens holds on to it, and in some tight quarters sends it back over. Man up the middle, and the stretch play just misses the stick as Ferdosian was in deep as the Vigilantes are looking for that stretch play. The Top Dogs got to be aware of it. It's Aiden Thompson with a backhand feed. Vallis, cross ice, Goers, touch pass. Behrens thinks about it. Behrens left-hand side shot. Whistles around over to the near side. Barry Goers keeps the play alive for the Top Dogs. Back up high. Behrens holds it there. Shakes off the check. Left dot shot. Whistles wide. And it ricochets back out. Walker chasing it down. Goers chops at it and moves it back. Aiden Thompson sends it through the middle. Puck is picked off by Gage. Off the stick of Doty. Doty chases it down. Left-hand side. Doty fakes wraparound opportunity. Backhand feed in front. And who comes up with it? But puck is able to move over. It's Aiden Thompson on his off wing. Thompson moves to the center and misses Booyam, who blows a tire. Puck is tipped back over to the near side. Karras with it. Moves it back into the Vigilantes, but unable to get the control of it. Tip is there by the long stick of Booyam. The pass, again, touched up there by Karras, and on the move is Hayda. Hayda walks it in, passes it over, shot, goal! Scored, 2-goal lead as Aiden Thompson gets on the board, and Hayda with a terrific assist.
Yanni Hayda, 10 years NHL veteran, all as a defenseman, moved up to the wing because of his defensive liability, I think. I'm not sure what's going on with Yanni. Maybe it's the beers from last night, but didn't look like it there.
No, not at all.
And with 2:04 remaining in this third period, the Top Dogs get a little bit of breathing room, but you know the 2-goal lead is the most dangerous. And here come the Vigilantes with 1:52 remaining in the contest. Hayda with some good defensive effort finds Mazur. Mazur works past the check. Mazur from the right-hand side, backhand feed as he fished it back over as he was looking for Smeknov. Smeknov tied up back behind Bessie's cage. Smeknov delivers it back to Hayda. And with 1:31 remaining in the contest, over on the far side, Booyam makes a nifty stick work. Feeds it back in. Hayda's shot whistles wide. Mazur with the puck over on the near side and the head up as his pass is picked off, and coming out is Chris Roll. Roll with 1:15 remaining in this third period with the puck in tight. But a good defensive effort as Karras tied up his man and did his job. Mazur with the puck, pressured, centering feed. Puck is picked back up by Smeknov. Smeknov working in on his backhand power move. Bessie stretches and makes the save. Puck rides the rails over to the near side. Chasing it down is Begg. Begg with the puck, looking for Smeknov. Doesn't have him. McKenzie finds Mazur, but it's poked off his stick, and here come the Vigilantes. They need two, and they've got 41 seconds remaining. Bringing in is Linsmeyer, his shot up and into the netting.
Well, that was I'm surprised they're not pulling them right now because I figure they probably think they're going to get scored on, but they have to win this game at this point.
Maybe the coach is on the ice and he doesn't. I think that's Tanner Doty out there. Isn't Doty the head of this team?
No, Bryce
Jankowski is. All right.
Well, it's a good thing they didn't pull him. Well,
and Peterson feeds it back over as he lost an edge. Sean Behrens with the puck over on the far side. Behrens gets entangled with a couple of Vigilantes in the final 15 seconds of this contest as the Vigilantes are able to get it out, but it's going to be too little too late here as with the final 3 seconds, 2 seconds, the final shot, Sherwood waves at it and the buzzer sounds.
So we got to head down. You finish this one up. I'm going to take Declan down to meet another USA hockey player.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break because I've got to get rosters for the next game. Declan, thanks for joining us, and congratulations again on your gold medal. We look forward to seeing you in the sled hockey game. Final score, 6-4. Top Dogs beat the Vigilantes in this Platinum game. I'm Manny Furtado for Shaw Hockey Productions. Michael Shaw on camera and replays. Thank you, Michael. We'll be back for our third Platinum game here this morning. Final score, 6-4. Top Dogs over the Vigilantes.
Thank you for watching. I'm Matt Martinez with XII Electric, the official streaming sponsor of Dawg Bowl. Stay tuned for more great coverage of the Dawg Bowl. We will see you at the next face-off.